Welcome to Vision ProNotes for September 19th, 2025. I'm Marty Gensius, a faculty member at a Midwest University, a podcaster, and an Apple product fan, and also co-host of Vision Profiles, along with Eric Bolden, Dave Ginsberg, and Daniel Burkholder. We're doing this supplement we call ProNotes that is in the feed of Vision Profiles, and they're short little news items that have come out. And we like to drop them throughout the week, Monday mornings, Wednesday mornings, and Friday mornings, to kind of supplement what you'll get then on the following Monday when we do the whole show, the full show, Monday night on YouTube, youtube.com/@visionprofiles. From starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we start the stream. And you can catch the video later if you can't catch the show live. On YouTube or the audio on any pod-catching service that you'd like. Well, the topic for today is Apple Vision Pro is rumored to leverage a new 2-nanometer process for a new R2 chip. And this comes from an article that was done on Apple Insider called Apple Vision Pro rumored to leverage cutting-edge 2-nanometer process with a new R2 chip. And, you have the M chip in the Vision Pro headset. You also have an R chip. And the R chip kind of helps with the rendering and some of the pass-through. So let's talk a little bit about the implication here. Apple is reportedly preparing a new R2 coprocessor for future Vision Pro models. We've heard rumors about this, that there's going to be a M upgrade and possibly the second thing would be an R upgrade in terms of that chip. And then the third thing would be the headset frame that you wear it on for more comfort. But this is for a future Vision Pro model built on TSMC's 2-nanometer process. This would be the first for Apple in the headset line, positioning Vision Pro as a showcase for Apple's most advanced silicon. The R2 chip is expected to deliver significant improvements in latency, thermal efficiency, and overall performance. Now, why does this matter? The R2's move to 2-nanometer could allow for smoother pass-through, faster sensor fusion, and better hand-eye tracking stability. Also, you're going to deal with better battery performance. It means a cooler operation in terms of heat that's associated, and it could extend the battery life, which is a key factor and concern for the headset. Apple investing its most advanced chip process in Vision Pro underscores also a long-term commitment to spatial computing. So the current baseline Vision Pro pairs an M2 for apps and an R1 for real-time sensor data. The R1 delivers approximately 2 milliseconds of photon-to-photon latency, if you've been counting photons and how long it takes, approximately a 12 millisecond photon-to-photon latency. The next gen rumored R2 would supersede the R1, likely debuting sometime around 2026 with the 2-nanometer fabrication. Enhancement of throughput for real-time spatial workloads is what's going to be happening, including pass-through video, object occlusion, and scene understanding. So this all sounds good. And so what does it mean? We're hearing that there's going to be another model coming out or a version of the current model. For users, it means potentially longer wear sessions, so you can have that on your head a little bit longer, less heat and jitter, which can, after a while, wear on somebody. So you're going to have kind of even a smoother performance with it, moving Vision Pro beyond demo use into all-day practicality and all-day productivity. For developers, a more compute headroom for richer apps, higher fidelity pass-through, and expanded spatial workflows would be a implication of having a faster R2 chip in it and a thinner R2 chip in it. For the ecosystem, if Vision Pro becomes a platform where Apple debuts its most advanced silicon, then refreshes and of the cycle and refresh cycles could be accelerated too. So that's very cool. There's all sorts of industry implications and context. Historically, Apple's reserved new process nodes for iPhone or Mac chips. Shifting to the Vision Pro signals sort of a new strategic priority for Apple and for the Vision Pro. The timeline, when is this going to happen? Analysts expect the R2 to arrive in the 2026 hardware. So we've been hearing about new hardware before Christmas or the end of the year or shortly after that. So this might be where the R2 fits in that specifics on product naming, whether we're going to call it the Vision Pro 2 versus just a refresh, kind of remain unclear. And there'll also be complementary advances that go with it eventually with optics, displays, straps will still need refinement. All of these things are possible in the new release. So right now the conversation is about this R2 2 nanometer processor that they're looking at. So the takeaways from this is the R2 chip could unlock comfort and practicality for extended wear, making the Vision Pro more than a short session device. And again, this article was on Apple Insider, and it came out just today as we record in the evening for tomorrow morning. And we'll have the link in the show notes so you can take a look at it. And it explains a lot about the production of it and how many are expected to be produced and, what it means in terms of a broader strategy. So it's a good article to take a look at. Of course, we will be discussing it next Monday on our next full show of Vision Profiles and what the implications for this means. You can join us Monday nights, 9 p.m. live stream on YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern Time at youtube.com/@visionprofiles. And you can pick up the video later or pick up the audio podcast. All of these will have in the show notes the links that you need and the links that we talk about. You can email us at thepodtalknetwork@gmail.com if you have an idea. If you want to know more about Vision Profiles and the other podcasts and videocasts that I do, check out the website, thepodtalk.net. And of course, our YouTube, as I mentioned, is youtube.com/@visionprofiles. So you can look at you can see the upcoming stream there when it happens and also look at past shows if you like to do that. I want to thank you for listening and being part of the Vision Pro Network and visionaries as we are. And we'll see you next time.